Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's debate on the topic, should students be required to wear school uniforms in hot weather? We have two sides here today. The affirmative side, who supports the wearing of school uniforms, and the negative side, who argues against it.
Thank you, moderator. There are a lot of reasons why school uniforms are important. Firstly, they foster the spirit of unity and equality in students. Uniforms eliminate the pressure to wear fashionable or expensive clothing, thereby narrowing down differences based on social classes. In hot seasons, schools can adopt uniforms made of lighter, breathable fabrics to ensure comfort while maintaining the benefits of a uniform dress code.
Thank you. While we understand the intention behind school uniforms, requiring them in hot weather can be dangerous to students' health and comfort. Excessive heat can lead to heat stress and dehydration, impacting students' ability to concentrate and learn effectively. Allowing students to wear their own lightweight and comfortable clothing can help reduce this health risk. Moreover, individual expression is important for students' personal development. Uniforms annihilate this by enforcing a strict dress code. In hot weather, students should be free to choose clothing that keeps them cool and reflects their personal style. This can enhance their sense of identity and comfort, leading to a better learning environment.
Thank you. We will now move to the rebuttal phase. Each side will have 2 minutes to respond to the points made by the opposing side. Affirmative side, you may begin.
We understand the concerns about heat, but the solution is not to abandon uniforms altogether. Instead, schools can implement summer uniforms made of lighter fabrics. This approach maintains the benefits of uniforms while addressing the comfort issue. Regarding individual expression, schools can allow students to personalize their uniforms with accessories or have designated days for casual wear. This compromise ensures that students can express themselves without completely abandoning the uniform policy.
Even with lighter fabrics, uniforms can still be uncomfortable in extreme heat. The ability to choose appropriate clothing on a daily basis is crucial for comfort and health. While accessories and casual days are a step forward, they do not fully address the need for personal expression and comfort during hot weather. Students should have the chance to dress in a way that keeps them cool and comfortable, which is vital for their overall well-being and academic performance.
Thank you. We will now open the floor for a 4-minute open discussion. I encourage both sides to engage respectfully and constructively.
I believe that keeping the uniform policy in place with adjustments made for hot weather strikes a compromise between convenience and the advantages of uniforms. In what way do you address the problem of differences in social classes that uniform serves to reduce?
Differences of social classes can be addressed through school policies that provide guidelines for affordable, comfortable clothing. Additionally, schools can offer assistance programs for families in need to ensure that all students have access to appropriate clothing.
Uniforms also contribute to a sense of school identity and community. Without uniforms, how do you propose to maintain this sense of unity among students?
School spirit and unity can be fostered through activities, events, and a positive school culture. Uniforms are not only a way to build community, inclusive and engaging school programs can achieve the same goal without compromising students' comfort.
How about security concerns? Uniforms make it easier to identify students and ensure safety on campus.
Absolutely, safety is the most important, but uniforms aren't the only solution. By relying solely on uniforms, we might casually create a false sense of security. Students can still bypass security measures, and uniforms might not prevent unauthorized individuals from entering the premises. Additionally, enforcing uniform policies could lead to resistance and conflicts, diverting attention from more effective security strategies. We should focus on comprehensive solutions that address the root causes of safety concerns rather than relying only on uniform. Are there specific measures that can be implemented to ensure that school uniforms remain practical and comfortable for students in hot weather, while upholding the values of tradition and identity?
Yes, there are several specific measures that can be implemented to address the challenges of wearing school uniforms in hot weather while maintaining the values of tradition and identity. One key measure is to carefully select lightweight and breathable fabrics for the uniforms, such as cotton or moisture-wicking materials, to allow for better air circulation and moisture absorption. Additionally, modifying the design of the uniforms by incorporating features like short sleeves, breathable panels, or loose-fitting styles can enhance ventilation and comfortable for students in hot weather conditions. Furthermore, considering color choices that reflect sunlight and heat, providing layering options, and allowing for accessories like hats or scarves can contribute to students' comfort and well-being while adhering to the uniform code. Flexible uniform policies that can accommodate weather conditions and involve students in the decision-making process can ensure that uniforms remain practical and comfortable without compromising the values of tradition and identity. By implementing these measures thoughtfully, we can create a balance between tradition, comfort, and student well-being in hot weather.
While you proposes specific measures to address the challenges of wearing school uniforms in hot weather, such as selecting lightweight fabrics and modifying designs, it is essential to acknowledge that these measures may not fully mitigate the health risks and discomfort associated with wearing uniforms in extreme heat conditions. Despite efforts to enhance ventilation and comfort, the fundamental issues remain that mandatory uniform policies in hot weather can pose serious health risks to students, including heat exhaustion, dehydration, and health-related illnesses. The emphasis on tradition and identity should not come at the expense of student well-being and safety. Even with modifications to the uniforms, the inherent nature of wearing formal attire in sweltering temperatures can impede students' ability to focus, learn, and participate effectively in academic activities. The negative impact on students' health and academic performance outweighs the symbolic significance of maintaining tradition through uniform policies.
As we consider the issue of school uniforms and their practicality in hot weather, it's crucial to acknowledge the balance between tradition, comfort, and student well-being. While uniforms play a role in fostering a sense of identity and unity, we must ensure that they remain practical and comfortable for students, especially during extreme heat conditions. By implementing specific measures such as selecting lightweight fabrics, modifying designs, and allowing for flexibility in uniform policies, we can uphold the values of tradition and identity while prioritizing the physical comfort and safety of students.
While the proposed measures to enhance the practicality of school uniforms in hot weather are commendable, it is important to recognize their limitations in addressing the health risks and discomfort associated with wearing uniforms in extreme heat conditions. Despite efforts to improve ventilation and comfort, mandatory uniform policies in hot weather can pose serious health risks to students, compromising their ability to focus and learn effectively. As we navigate this issue, we must prioritize student well-being and safety above all else, even if it means re-evaluating the strict reinforcement of uniform policies in hot weather.
School uniforms have been a prevalent topic among public school students in the Philippines. While some favor uniforms, there are those who disagree, claiming that uniforms burden students and their parents. However, I believe that wearing uniforms in school is beneficial for students. According to Nord Anglia International School Manila, school uniforms are a key way of developing a sense of togetherness among students and staff. There are 13 advantages to wearing school uniforms stated. Number 1, create cohesion. Number 2, reduce the potential for bullying. Number 3, improve study ethic. And number 4, increase safety. Number 5, fairer dress codes. Number 6, remove peer pressure. Number 7, prepare for the outside world. Number 8, easy mornings for students and parents. Number 9, encourage professionalism. Number 10, reduce distraction. Number 11, focus on character. Number 12, easier economics for parents. And number 13, enjoy weekend style. Based on the findings study by Cayetano, Inventado, Gonzalez, and Nakar in Numancia Integrated School, published in Numancia Aklan entitled Students' Voices Views on Wearing School Uniform, the researchers were able to draw the following conclusions. Number 1, in wearing of school uniforms, majority of the students feel proud and prefer to follow the dress code of the school rather than wearing what they feel to wear. Also, they like to study in a school with school uniforms. They are in favor of the implementation and treat school uniforms as a big help to many of them. Number 2, when students wear their school uniforms, teachers have observed that they seem disciplined. However, some feel awkward and uncomfortable. Those who do not wear uniforms were considered non-compliant to school rules. Students must be responsible and disciplined to be called a student. Number 3, students view school uniforms as an important tool in making students more disciplined and serves as school identity. But according to them, it can be an addition to their parents' financial concern. In conclusion, it is highly advised that the benefits of instituting school uniforms in the Philippines above the noted drawbacks. Uniform adaptation fosters a sense of solidarity and reduces peer pressure, creating a welcoming and fair learning environment in schools. Adopting this approach is recommended in order to augment the favorable facets of student relationships and general welfare in educational settings.
According to a number of experts, school uniforms are ineffective in altering students' conduct or academic performance. In May, when the mercury rose, uniform policies were loosened in schools around the area. In Singapore, instead of wearing complete uniforms, pupils were allowed to choose to wear physical education clothes or leave their shirts untucked. Similar permissions were granted by the Education Ministry in Malaysia for teachers and students to dress athletically for class. The cognitive functioning of students can be adversely affected by heat discomfort, according to research. According to a 2018 working paper released by the National Bureau of Economic Research, in the United States, learning decreases by 1% for every degree Fahrenheit, or 0.56 degrees Celsius, that is raised during a school year. Additionally, the scorching weather has caused a university in La Union to ban uniform wear for both students and faculty. As of right now, Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University or DMMSU staff and students are allowed to dress comfortably in light, airy attire that will keep them cool. A document announcing the suspension of uniform wear at the 5 DMMSU campuses in this city as well as in the municipalities of Agu, Bacnutan, Balawan, and Rosario was signed by DMMSU President Jaime Manuel Jr. According to Manuel, the suspension was prompted by complaints from staffs, members, and students who said they were uncomfortable wearing their uniforms in the heat. Due to the high heat index, several public schools around the country have suspended on-site sessions in recent days. The heat index has risen according to the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, or PAG-ASA. When relative humidity and air temperature come together, the heat index, also referred to as the apparent temperature, represents how heat is actually felt in the human body. Because of the El Niño phenomenon, Bacolod City, or learners in Negros Occidental, implemented allowing students to wear civilian dress despite the continuing high temperatures. According to Ian Arnold Arnaez, a spokesman for the Negros Occidental Schools Division of the Department of Education, or DepEd, pupils in the province's public schools are free to dress more comfortably rather than having to wear their uniforms. While it's now permissible for pupils to wear civilian attire, Arnaez emphasizes that kids should dress appropriately so that they can easily recognized by school security.
Thank you for your insightful discussion. As we near the end of our debate, let's consider the perspectives shared today. The affirmative side emphasized the benefits of school uniforms in fostering unity, equality, and security, while also proposing modifications to address comfort concerns during hot weather. On the other hand, the negative side highlighted the importance of student autonomy, individual expression, and the potential health risks associated with wearing school uniforms in extreme heat. Thank you to our debaters for their thoughtful contributions and to our audience as well for engaging in this important discussion. Let's continue to explore solutions that prioritize both the comfort and the welfare of our students in all seasons. This concludes our debate on wearing school uniforms in hot weather.